Welcome to Vidyarupam Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the difference between quantum mechanics and the classical mechanics. So we will start with the classical mechanics. So first of all, during the 17th century, many scientists came like Newton, Euler, Lagrange, Leibniz. These all scientists made extensive development in the field of mechanics, but the dominant scientist which made a remarkable development in the field of mechanics was Newton. So Newton developed calculus there. So on the basis of that calculus, we have developed the classical mechanics over the period of 17th century to 19th century. And after that, there was a experiment based on the black body radiation. After that experiment, many things have changed in the physics. So what the new physics have been developed is the modern physics or quantum physics. In the quantum physics, the behavior of the particle is extremely different from what is the behavior of the particle is in classical mechanics. So suppose a particle of some size less than 10 to power minus 13 meter is behaving or is moving or is in motion, then you can calculate the energy, momentum, angular momentum of that particle with the help of classical mechanics. But when we have the particle of size less than 10 to power minus 13, or we can say that we have the particle of the size of atom, electron or proton, then the classical mechanics completely fails. Then the new mechanics called as quantum mechanics come, and the quantum mechanics does not tell us the exact location, position of that quantum particle of the size of atoms or electrons, but what it says us the the wave function of that particle. The wave function is defined as the probability density function of that particle. It means that a particle is present is at this location. What is the probability that the particle is located at this position? So in quantum mechanics, the position of the particle is defined by the probability that this particle is at this point of place. This is the first thing in the quantum mechanics. And the second thing in the quantum mechanics is that in the quantum mechanics, the particle is of very high energy and is of very high speed. The speed of the particle is related to the speed of light. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 to power 8 meter per second. So you can say that the particle is moving with a very high velocity. When the particle moves with a very high velocity, then we cannot define the position of the particle, the momentum of the particle, the kinetic energy of the particle with what? Classical mechanics. So suppose after 1900, many remarkable developments have been done in the field of quantum mechanics. We are starting with the Newton's paper of Einstein papers of relativity. In the Einstein paper of relativity, he talked about the general theory of relativity and special theory of relativity. In the special theory of relativity, what we have considered that this universe or this planet is fixed, but actually it is not fixed. So we considered that the frame of reference in which we have calculated the formulas of quantum classical mechanics, the frame of reference which we have considered is static. But in the general theory of relativity, when we talk about the particles of the atomic size of electron size, we cannot consider the static frame of reference. So we have to consider the general theory of relativity. In general theory of relativity, when the particle moves, like the particles of muons, like the particles of electrons, the particles of cesium, when we have a clock of quantum clock, we use cesium atoms there. In cesium atom, we cannot use the special theory of relativity. So we have to use the general theory of relativity, in which the particle moves with a very high speed. Then we have to consider the relative speed between the earth and the particle. So this is the basis of quantum mechanics.